Another product that we have is our rigid panel absorber KNP-E. Now, many of you are familiar with the KNP panels. I showed them in the beginning as an existing product. This is a KNP-E, which is an economic version of the KNP panel. It has the same sound absorption performance as the KNP-F, our flat panels. It has same materials, either aluminum perforated or galvanized or galvannealed perforated. It can be powder coated. Everything's the same. However, it can offer up to a reduced cost of manufacturing that is up to 30% by folding in just the two sides and then utilizing this top and bottom channel to actually cap that. So everything comes to the field. The insulation is bagged, it's inserted into the panel, but there's no perforated turn-in or frame at the top here or the bottom. Instead, these 10-foot long sticks of channel are offered, and that's the top Z and the bottom J, and those can be powder coated to match. And the nice thing there is if you have long walls or long straight sections, it's a great way to install this. It also makes it easier to install and also makes it easier to make your lines of these long runs of panels very true and very level. And once I say up to 30% initial cost savings, and that I say that way because not to mislead, is that if you have a lot of like-sized panels, you're going to get the 30% cost savings. If you have a number of custom-sized panels, different size panels on one job, you might not experience 30%. You might experience 25%. But that's the only reason I say up to. And this shows you a different, basically how to mount it to the wall. The panel here, like I said, has no lid. Instead, it has rigid sides and perf turn-ins, and then you use the top Z and the bottom J to hold them in place. This is an example of an equipment yard. It can be used indoors, but I have a nice example here of an equipment yard that shows those long runs of channel at the top and the bottom, and these are actually not capped. But this channel works as that protective cap for outdoor applications, for indoor applications, and the bottom channel does the same. So it's a nice product. It isn't going to be right for all applications. There are limitations. We might not want to go as wide as a standard framed KNP. We might not want to go as tall, but you should always take a look at it and see if it's applicable for your job. And Kinetics reps and Kinetics personnel internally, they'll be able to determine if your job is suitable to use this cost-effective option.